Hello internet servers and welcome back to Shocksting, and today what I'm going to be bringing you is a brand new series. Now the series I'm going to be starting today is going to be on FIFA 17, and what I've decided to do, instead of doing a simple ultimate team where I go from division 10 or whatever, because I hardly play ultimate teams, there'll be no point in playing it. I decided I'm going to start a career mode. Now there's a slight twist with this career mode. I'm not just going to go straight for my favourite team. I'm going to start the furthest you can go in the Football League system in England, which is League 2. Now I'm going to be picking a team from League 2 and I'm going to try and get them, no matter how long it'll take me, to get them to the Premier League. So without further ado, let's get on with this video. Before we start this video, make sure to hit that like button to see more of this series. Let's aim for about 20 likes for this video, and I hope you guys enjoy, and hit that subscribe button as well. So the team I will be picking for this career mode is none other than Grimsby Town FC. Now, to my knowledge, they have just been promoted back into League 2. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this will be a good starting point to start. Let's have a look at board expectations. Domestic success is low, continental success is very low, brand exposure is low, financial is medium, and youth development is low. And the transfer budget is £932,000 and the club worth is 1 million. So let's get on with this career mode. And before we even begin, I'm going to be doing this on world class. Now, many people think, why don't you do it in legendary? But I haven't played in a FIFA in a while, in a long time, and I don't want to get like beat 6-0 in my first game. So world class is going to be straight for me, and we're going to go with the European competition in the first season. Obviously, draw seeded teams. Let's select there. I just had a blank moment there. Press start, obviously. And what we're going to do is we're going to disable the first transfer window. So that means I cannot make a transfer in this summer transfer window. I don't know what the team's going to be like, so I'm going to have to put up with what I've got. It'll give me a chance to sort of see where the team needs improving. Alright, so we're just starting off this Grimsby Town manager mode, and we're being invited to a pre-season tour. I'm going to decline because I only sim them really, so there's not really much point in really playing them. But here we are at Grimsby Town, and let's have a look first off at the league table. So here is the league table. Obviously we can't get relegated from this league, and we currently sit mid-table, obviously because of alphabetical reasons. It's 4 playoffs places and 3 automatic playoff places, so that's seven places altogether that we could aim for. We need to aim for 7 out of 24, so hopefully it should be a positive season. Minimum mid-table, maximum win the league. We're going to have a look at the inbox. Few objectives, and obviously this is just what we saw earlier, but the Emirates FA Cup reached the round of 32. I can't remember necessarily what that round is or how many games we've got to play. I played too much Football Manager, sorry. So EFL League 2 finished mid-table, that's the expectation. Grow 1 youth academy player by at least 5 overall points. Play them in 5 matches, either as part of starting 11 or coming in as a sub. Now that's going to be a bit tricky, you know, because we need to find the right player probably at the right time to bring him into the overall starting 11. So that is going to be tricky. So that's going to be one of the first things that I do after the first couple of matches, is start a youth system and get youth players in the youth academy. Now before I go on, I'm just going to mention that the structure of this video, it's probably going to be on average about 4 matches. This video is going to be about 2 matches because of the length, you know, the introduction takes. And speaking of matches, let's have a look at our first games. So our first opening game of the season is Notts County at home, and then we've got a midweek fixture against Rochdale in the EFL Cup at home, obviously. Then we face Barnet, then we've got Cambridge United, then we've got Yeovil Town. But for this video, we're going to go with the EFL League 2 opening game. I'm going to go with our EFL Cup debut. So let's take ourselves to the squad screen. Alright, so this is the team I've went with. I haven't changed much because I don't really know a lot of the players' attributes, but we've got McCown in goal, Pearson and Collins are the centre backs, Andrew and Mills are the full backs, Barrett, Disley and Clements are our midfielders, Valeriana and Voz are our right wingers, sorry if I didn't pronounce that right, and up front is Vernon. Let's get along and try get our first game. Alright guys, so here we are for our first home game of the season in League 2, Grimsby Town against Notts County. As you guessed, I'll be doing this as a commentary style, and this is just going to be the highlights. So hopefully we do get a win our first game. By the way, that's Shola Amiobi right there, former Newcastle legend. So let's get on with this match. Very early into the game, Notts County do get an attack on the hands, coming down the right flank, looking for a cross, but doesn't cross, passes it straight into the box, outside of the box, back into the box, tries a shot, and it's a good save by our keeper. However, Notts County are given a free kick just outside our box. We managed to clear it away, and we managed to get a good counter attack going. 3-on-2, pass it to the right hand side, tries to get it into the box, but it's just missed, and he misses the ball, sadly. We do manage to get another counter attack going from Notts County's attack, straight onto the left hand side, into the box, looking to whip a cross in at this point. It goes completely over, but it is won back on the right hand flank. A couple of skill moves to try and get past these two defenders, and it manages to get past them with ease. Left handed cross into the box, and that's our first attempt of the match. And now we move into the second half. We do make a substitution because I felt as though we need more pace. However, we do need to focus a lot on our defence because Notts County have been attacking a lot in the first half, and we've hardly had any of the ball, but Notts County have us all over at this point. Granted, my defence is absolutely terrible. A cheeky little cross, and it's just deflected, but he smacks it into the back of the net, and it is 1-0 in Notts County. We are down in our first game. Having saw that goal in, we do need to get back on track with an equaliser, which is what we attempt to do here. But Notts County defence is once again very, very strong, and they managed to mount a counter attack onto us, and they managed to get past Super Elite, my silly defending. And I'm surprised this one didn't go in, but it did hit the crossbar, so close. So it is at this point where we do need to start mounting good attacks, and this was a positive aspect we took from the game. Our closest chance so far of the match, and then it certainly led to this counter-attacking. However, it didn't work out quite well as I accidentally passed it back to Notts County. They managed to get the ball into the box, and it just missed. But we try to mount another attack, but it is too late, and that is the full-time whistle. Unfortunately, we do have our first defeat of League 2. On our second game now, EFL Cup tie against Rochdale. Let's hope for a good result. So for this match, I did make some changes. I wanted more pace in the final third, which you'll probably see a change. I did change the striker, but Rochdale get us kicked underway, and we do win the ball back. We try to mount an attack. The referee is play on after a dirty challenge. We get forward. Surely it could be an early goal, but the defence is too good for our liking. They soon get a throw in, which is they try to work into the box, passing it around to make sure that they have the possession, making it on the right hand flank, looking for a cheeky cross in. But we do manage to get ahead to the ball, which is really good. Mounting a counter attack. We try and get a through ball in, which works, and we manage to pull off an excellent through ball to the left flank, and he squares it into the box, and it's our first goal in our Grimsby Town manager mode. We are 1-0 up against Rochdale in the EFL Cup. We just need to try and hold on to this lead as much as we can. Granted, I do admit I did square it, and I apologise for that, but needs must. we got the goal. We are 1-0 up in the EFL Cup. So now, since we got that goal, Rochdale are mounting attack to try and get an equaliser. As we are classed as the underdogs, they obviously missed their chances. Here's another one that is coming through. They managed to get it to the left-hand side, and it looks certain it's going to be a goal. I'm very nervous at this stage, but the keeper makes an excellent save and manages to hold on the ball on the second attempt. What a save by the goalkeeper, and it's not the only save he makes in this game. It is absolutely insane. They try to mount another one, but our defence is well aware of its intentions, and we try to make a counter-attack movement of this. However, they do win the ball back and try another count, and looks like it's offside. Tries a shot, but it's wide, thankfully. And that is half time. We are 1-0 up. This guy, Yusuf, he is a striker I did bring on. He has already scored in his first game of appearing for Grimsby Town this season. 1-0 at half time. Not much happens from half time to the 74th minute, but we do manage to make another muck up by Rochdale getting the ball for a silly mistake, and they head it, but thankfully it goes wide. And thanks to the keeper, he is going to be insane in this match. He wasn't insane in the first half, and he's looking for a man of the match performance. Rochdale win it back again, trying to get that equaliser, which is so vitally important. Puts a cross in, and an excellent save from the goalkeeper. If you look at the replay, it's actually from his head. I thought it was from his face, but look, I thought it was from his hand, but it turned out to be his head. And that long range shot pretty much sums it up. We are through with the second round of the AFL Cup. We knocked out Rochdale. What a tremendous achievement from the lads. We're through with the second round. I think the third round is when the big teams get introduced. But hopefully we can go on, whoever we're going to play, in the second round, and hopefully we're going to get a positive result in that match. Full time, Grimsby Town 1, Rochdale 0. So there you have it, guys. After a loss and a win, we are here. We are through to the second round of the AFL Cup against Colchester United. Granted, not the start we wanted for in the League 2, but we can reboot that against Barnet in the next video. In the next video, we will be playing Barnet, Cambridge United, our AFL second round tie against Colchester United and Yeovil Town. So be sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Until next time, I'll see you guys later.